Hello everyone, welcome back to Dancy Plays, otherwise known as the Breakfast Club. What is up with you and bouncing today?
The music, man.
It's bussin'.
I also just realized I had to zoom in on them.
It's looking more and more likely it was really a setup.
Oh,
I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time. But where has Kyoko been hiding all this time? I have no idea.
then perhaps.
Perhaps she really is working for the mastermind. What else could explain her questionable behavior? I'm going to stage whisper this right in front of her. But
Bitch, I
you
can
are quite
hear you
protective
too.
of her. You are quite protective of her, yes. That's because she's helped me out so much up until now. If I were the mastermind, that's exactly what I would do to earn your trust.
Guys, I'm 5 feet away. There's just literally one Byakuya between
No, no,
us.
no. It's not because she, is the one character that looks the most similar to Sayako or whatever. That's still alive. There's a big locker near the pool. I should see what everyone has to say.
There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it.
Okay.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured it out. Someone's been killed, right? Hey Makoto, who was it?
Two people were killed, Taka and Hifumi.
What? Two people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
I did not.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. If those two were the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
Really?
So then,
You may as well tell us then.
Hmm.
Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least
Which
30% right.
Alter ego and Sashor Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh,
I know that note.
No?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we could use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
Hifumi's not dead. There's no way.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. Let's give the poor man a chance. I don't think he's smart enough to do this. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
Does it
Really?
Does it count as killing does it count as someone's being killed if you killed yourself by accident? Did he fucking chemical himself? Prize.
You know, that suicide is a question.
I wonder if that's happened in any of these games.
Well, maybe we should play the games. I figure that one out.
Nah, we can just talk about it and theorize.
Taylor, I can just ask you and you'll answer, right?
Kayla, is that a no? Okay.
What? Really?
I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
Hey,
Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Oh, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it. It's
Just a
half
second.
off.
Okay, then show us that note.
he does love his sales.
With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No
Looks like I
way.
lost it.
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must provide evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
What the heck? For serious?
See, like, she's gotta be accomplice too or something. Like, I don't know, because, like, no, not her. She, like, maybe Celeste is the killer. Because I have it written down on my notes, maybe Hero or Celeste. So, maybe Celeste is trying to frame Hero. Because she's the one talking about all this evidence, but she has this quote-unquote evidence of a picture of him, which he was also quote-unquote drugged in the rec room, which is where we found Celeste.
I will
At
also
7
mention.
before we all met.
I will also mention that Hifumi was also in that picture. If that
Yes,
adds to your theory at all.
indeed.
Nice. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hero.
Bitch, I didn't do it! No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us because your dumbass bought a crystal ball for $1 million?
Like, and like, there is a reason for the accomplice to get stuff now, because like, Celeste doesn't need money. She said that. Hifumi does, though. I imagine. Like,
Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why.
Wait, that's a false exact exchange, please.
Just be thankful we don't bound and gag you.
hell,
If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to. Okay, fuck you. Oh, you're right.
It's auto doing things.
I can look for the notes. Feet don't fail me now.
I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. I mean, could you fucking imagine that? Well, bye.
Stop. One by one, everyone peeled away. Let me just speed run you through conversations.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second?
God, I just saved you so many lines. You're welcome.
I like talking.
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation.
Celeste is trying to fuck with me too. She's trying to plant shit in my mind.
You see,
It
I
would
have no
seem-
idea what the fuck is going on. Because I was fuck off nowhere. Meanwhile, everyone else was running around apparently, doing this Scooby-Doo chase, and I was left out. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No.
To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Byakuya shows up. No.
No,
He's helping with
he's
my
my
investigation.
help. No, he's helping me, not you, bitch. I'll give him what he wants.
Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So Makono, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
We've been in a
Correct.
murder game for like fucking 3 weeks now or some shit. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell truth far more easily than the living.
hey,
Wouldn't you agree? I mean, that was certainly the case for Chihiro, right?
Sayaka!
Oh, my god.
She was so young and beautiful and we loved each other. Our love was strong,
I'm sure.
mutual, even.
Totally.
How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. Guess we should head that way for now. There she goes. She boink.
Blue. Ifumi and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. At least we won't have anyone trying to fuck the computer anymore.
She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew
Poke, poke. The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Poke.
Poke, poke.
Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm.
Poke, poke.
Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
Poke, poke. Oh, sorry, I poked you,
I also
Makoto. Poke, poke.
He was killed by a blow to the head, and there's a tarp laid out under his body that he must have used to move the body so it wouldn't leave any blood stains. The biggest problem is how were they able to move Hifumi's corpse?
Poke, poke.
Why is he sweating so much? Is he sweating right now?
The man is always sweaty, to be fair.
But his glasses were covered in blood and now they're not.
Maybe we talk to Kyoko?
I
Makoto,
see.
I found something by poking around.
You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
He did?
whew,
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
so then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands were frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
What? Did we see Taka in the morning?
No, we haven't seen Taka like this entire day.
Quick editing, Taylor. Go back to what Sakura said.
I mean, it's easier to go back to what Sakura said than go back all those episodes.
So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something.
You're right, there's something white
Makoto.
in there.
Could you try to pry it out?
Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited this kind of manual labor, right?
Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. His cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Fumi's body.
Poke,
So then-
poke. Let's check Fumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Poke, poke. Nice.
Kiyotaka's scrap of paper.
Indeed.
I did. More than expected, to be honest. Look at this.
A lot of paper? Okay, she was checking his body.
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he did it on purpose, you see.
In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
Not just his pants, like his socks or something.
I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up.
I think of how it was stuffed down his pants. It's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. Look, it's the same handwriting that was on the plans. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't turn on.
so
That sounds very familiar.
That's it. That's the same thing Hiro said. He was telling us the truth.
however,
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we could use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Yeah, that is different. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was for him.
Huh?
So
Part of this has been torn off, right? I think this likely has some meaning there.
Some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you explain maybe a little more?
Think carefully. Use your brain for once. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper he was holding? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
The note Hifumi had.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with the murders, how the murders were carried out. Not that there were any reason to think that they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
Handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind.
Is it trial time?
Hey, we survived the night.
Oh my god. 6 a.m.
Like on the note.
The note.
Taylor. I think on that note,
We should do this next time
yeah,
when Dancy plays.
yeah, we survived the night.
Yay! That's just the title of this episode now.